What it is with y'all? It's your boy MGZ coming at y'all with another video, and in today's video we got another reaction to Vannda with Smoke Up featuring Youngohm. I'm gonna call him Young. You guys correct me. You guys to teach me the pronunciation of that. But I know. It's been a long time since we've done a Vannda reaction. I don't know. I've just been so busy, guys, and I can't follow along. I haven't been able to follow along with him, so don't worry. I put those post notifications on so I won't know. And I'm going to rely on you guys from now on to let me know when he's dropping or what's going on. But as you guys know, Vannda, he's my favorite Khmer artist, from Cambodia. I love his style. I love his flow. I just like his music. I really do. And the one thing I always say is how, music is universal, right? It brings everybody together. And Vannda is one of those artists that, I started reacting to maybe like about a year ago or so. And when I listened to him, I was like, man, this guy's got some talent. And he's one of those artists that are going to be on my channel for a long time, for as long as I'm here. But it looks like he's got an album dropping potentially. It looked like he did. So I'm gonna let you guys keep me updated on that. And if you guys want to see me react to some more songs in his album that's upcoming, be sure to let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it, y'all. Vannda with Smoke Up featuring Youngohm. I'm gonna say Young. Shit! My goodness, guys. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
I smoke all my pain away. None of that shit twirl you too. Fresh out of your store today. I smoke all my pain away. They cheer pay high the leg. None of that shit twirl you too. I'm fresh out of your store today. Look cheer bar, but it's cheer bar. Think they so rough cheer can play. My name fame. Chai lane pro drop chick main die today. I run my law in the shop at the mall. Chair look thing brown. I got door my mama. Out in bad vibe. Chain down time cat memory. Look aside like a bunny car. Like a bunny loop, like a bunny bar. Hold crew look jump over hand. How to go through get I'm rocket I hand. You went in and 2% that come to gun. But since you come high in the fatty. Give my money out of GD.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Now, this is what I've been waiting for. Man, this is what I've been waiting for from Vannda. This is what I've been waiting for. And I tell you guys this all the time. I say when I listen to him, I get like that Don Toliver type of comparison to him. But when I listen to him, I always said, dude, Vannda, he is there. There's just one more step he needs to take, right? There's just one more step he needs to take. And I feel like, as I've been listening to him, as I've been watching, his music videos and how he progresses in the scene, I think that he's finally taking that step. I'm super excited to see what he's got on this album. But just listen to this beat. Listen to how he's coming on. Bro, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Get my money out of GD. Like I'm trying to put on some bit when the chunk and near the Viosini. When the chunk on pet, I will like him clear. Turn your piet, thank him, we piet, and I'm a chunk gang, so you mother cheer. No better than smoking, you're getting me mon. I'll chop a lock short, no be popcorn. You think that I'm broke, but I'm in Tumon. Put it on soft every I'm the game. Bitch, I'm the bro, related to rain, my smoke out the pain, my light insane. I want it more, but you mean Travis side. Mean that's what you make it is mine. Hop in the stew and you stone back and right. Now can't get the time, that might get that mic. Shout out to Youngohm speeding by my be tight.
และกูสมองอยู่ที่กัมพูชาอย่าเอาแต่โมมาตามไม่ทันกูมามีแต่ความดีที่กูนิยมบูชากราบนมัสการครูบากูมาเพื่อสร้างและสรรค์กูมิวใส่ทั้งที่มองทั้งหน้าและหลังใครก็รู้ว่ากูบ้าฝัน20 ล้านเงินส่งกูซื้อบ้านทั้งหลัง My house has 6 floors when I was.
Okay, hold on. I'm taking this back. I guess his name's Youngohm, but Youngohm. Dude, this guy's going crazy. That transition, these dudes, they're snapping, bro. They're snapping for sure. Man, I love this. And the other thing about this, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it at the end, bro, is when you listen to Vannda, right, he's not sitting here promoting, pushing the bad stuff, the bad music. And that's what a lot of these kids, they tend to lean towards. And when it comes to rapping or hip hop, they want to hear that killing stuff, this, that. When I listen to Vannda, he's motivation, bro. When he sings, he's trying to inspire the youth, man. That's why I rock with him.
Hop in the stew and you stone back and right. Now can't get the time, that might get that mic. Shout out to Youngohm speeding by my be tight.
และกูสมองอยู่ที่กัมพูชาอย่าเอาแต่โมมาตามไม่ทันกูมามีแต่ความดีที่กูนิยมบูชากราบนมัสการครูบากูมาเพื่อสร้างและสรรค์กูมิวใส่ทั้งที่มองทั้งหน้าและหลังใครก็รู้ว่ากูบ้าฝัน20 ล้านเงินส่งกูซื้อบ้านทั้งหลัง My house has 6 floors when I was a kid poor. You're nothing but a duck, think that you stop it, let that bitch talk. On the burning cannabis bro All the respect is my and they're never gonna be yours
I smoke all my pain away They cheer pay how you'll delay None of that shit for I'm chill I'm fresh out of the store today Life shit bar but it's chick bar Think they suck up chick and play Money I'm fame Chai lane lane bro drop chick main that die today I smoke all my pain away They cheer pay how you'll delay None of that shit for I'm chill I'm fresh out of the store today Life shit bar but it's chick bar Think they suck up chick and play Money I'm fame Chai lane lane bro drop chick main that die today Lose some shit, win some shit, smoke some shit នេះគឺរឿងជីវិតដែលតម្រូវឲ្យអ្នក feel អាក្រក់ល្អសខ្មៅគឺតម្រូវលើអ្នកទេ ពេលដែលកាន់យល់ហើយ you can smoke your pain away I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna be fine Though lonely at the top, I'm gonna be fine Standing on business, stay on my grind ធ្លាប់ឈឺចាប់រួចហើយនៅមិនណានមុំផ្លាយ
Youngohm and Vannda with Smoke Up. I actually really I really did enjoy this and I like this. And I'm kind of going to touch on what I said earlier. You know, it's too bad that Vanda's not seen on a global scale. Yeah, I think he's going to get there eventually. He's still young. And, you know, he's got a lot of potential, a lot of room for growth, but he is fire. You know what I mean? But like I said before, one of the things that kind of, you know, the industry, if you don't put out what they like, I think this is more so a thing in, you know, in North America. I think in the West, if you're not putting out music that labels can profit off, they'll can you, right? They won't promote your stuff, which is why a lot of the hip hop, the rap nowadays that you hear on the radio and stuff, it's so it's very toxic. You know, you hear about these rappers. Like, I understand that a lot of these guys, a lot of these rappers, they grew up in, you know, different situations, you know, whether it was poverty or whatnot. But then you also have these rappers who grew up with good lives, who are aligned in their music and stuff. What I'm trying to say is, you hear these artists, they be singing about, you know, killing, selling drugs, all type of stuff like that. You know, all the negative kind of things in life, and that's the stuff that gets pushed. And look what happens when it gets pushed. You got young kids listening to it, and they start falling in those footsteps, and it's like a cycle that repeats. When I listen to Vannda, I get the complete opposite, right? He's like it's like a compare and contrast. Now this is the contrast. You know, when you listen to Vannda, he's talking about that. You know, in life, when you work harder, life becomes easier. You know, nobody's gonna come here and do it for you. You gotta do it for yourself. And when I like to tell you, when you listen to him, it's motivation, it's inspiration. And I guess that, you know, people in Cambodia who may have been in similar situations as him look at him as like a star, an icon, which is fair, right? Because that's kind of your guy. You know how in Canada, you know, people, the main guys are like Drake, The Weeknd, and so and so. And then, you know, you go to the States and you're looking at, you know, you got all these different artists and rappers. So I think that that's another thing that, you know, foreign listeners like myself to Vannda can appreciate, you know, when you dig a little bit deeper, how he's kind of influencing the youth in Cambodia and, you know, surrounding areas, whoever listens to his music. So, you know, big ups to Vannda. And I'm excited to listen to his album with what he's got dropping here. But I'm not going to sit here and hold y'all too much longer. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, guys. Your boy MGZ signing out, y'all.